An emergency meeting tonight for the executive board of the Minnesota GOP after the arrest of a close political ally on sex trafficking charges. Fox 9's Mary McGuire is live from outside the Minnesota GOP headquarters in Edina with the latest on this developing story. Mary?
Well, Karen, that emergency meeting of GOP board members is underway right now. It started at 9 o'clock tonight, and it's being held virtually and behind closed doors. We do expect that members will discuss what they will do with Lazaro's donations to the party and also a potential audit of the GOP's finances. Calls for the resignation of Minnesota GOP Chairwoman Jennifer Carnahan are growing louder following the arrest of Anton Tony Lazaro on child sex trafficking charges.
We're so excited to have with us tonight our co-host and very, very special guest, Tony Lazaro.
That's Carnahan and Lazaro hosting a podcast together in 2019. The 30-year-old was a part of the inner circle of Carnahan and her husband, Southern Minnesota Congressman Jim Hagedorn. Here you can see him at the couple's 2018 wedding in California. Republican sources tell Fox 9 Lazaro was a virtual no-name in Minnesota politics before meeting Carnahan and supporting her election as party chair in 2017. Since then, he quickly rose to become a major party donor, giving $42,000 to the state party and thousands to other campaigns and GOP units.
We're having hundreds of people, thousands of volunteers.
It's still unclear if and what Carnahan and Hagedorn knew about Lazaro. He was arrested Thursday, accused of conspiring with others to recruit and solicit 6 minors to engage in commercial sex acts. An indictment reveals federal agents seized $371,000 in cash, precious metals, and 16 cell phones, tablets, and laptops from his condo last December. News of the arrest tossed Carnahan's political future up in the air. Numerous Republican politicians are distancing themselves from Lazaro, saying they would give away the money he gave them. Carnahan and Hagedorn issued separate statements, highlighting his legal right to due process, saying they would also make donations with his contributions. In the meantime, party insiders are calling on the chairwoman to resign. Former Deputy Party Chair Kelly Fenton said Carnahan is a liability to the GOP. Now, there's been a late development in this story tonight. The first Republican state lawmaker is calling for Carnahan's resignation. Senator Roger Chamberlain of Lino Lakes issued this statement to us tonight. Minnesota GOP Chairwoman Jennifer Carnahan must resign immediately. The charges against Anton Lazaro of sex trafficking minors are deeply disturbing, disgusting, and repulsive, and Carnahan's close, ongoing relationship with him is troubling, to say the least. I find it impossible to believe she didn't know about his activities. So certainly some strong words from the senator there. If Carnahan does choose not to resign, it will be a tall task for her opponents to get her out of her position, though. It would take a 2/3 vote of the 15-person Minnesota GOP committee to move to the state committee. There would also have to be a majority vote of that group to oust her from her position. Reporting live in Edina, Mary McGuire, Fox 9.